Hi, in this video I'll help you get to know your car a little better. At the end of this video I've put together a straightforward infographic that summarizes all the key points. Like, subscribe and comment below, it really helps.
So you're driving along, minding your own business, and then, bam, that little check engine light comes on. Your heart kind of drops, right? You get your scanner out and it gives you this code, P219A. What in the world is that? Well, don't sweat it. In this explainer, we're going to crack that code together and find out exactly what your Chevy's trying to tell you.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling all too well. That light is basically your car's way of saying, hey, we've got a little problem under the hood. It's a message, and our job right now is to play detective and figure out what's really going on.
And look, you've already done the most important part. You got the code, P219A. Think of this as our first big clue in the investigation. So let's get to work and decipher this thing. Okay, so what is your car trying to communicate with this code? Let's translate this mechanic speak into plain English and get right into what P219A actually means.
The official name is Fuel Trim Cylinder Balance Bank 1. Yeah, I know it sounds super technical, but let's break it down. Fuel trim is just your car's computer making tiny, constant adjustments to the fuel air mix to keep things perfect. And bank 1? That's just the side of the engine with the number 1 cylinder. So P21A basically means the computer is having to dump way more fuel into bank 1 than it should, all because it's trying to correct some kind of imbalance.
And trust me, this isn't just some number on a screen. You're going to feel this when you drive. Your car might feel sluggish, like it's dragging. You'll definitely notice you're hitting the gas station more often, and you might even fail an emissions test. Bottom line, this is a code you really don't want to ignore.
All right, time to put on our detective hats. We know there's a fuel imbalance, but what's causing it? Turns out, there are usually 4 main suspects we need to look into. And here they are, our usual lineup. Could it be a fuel injector that's decided to go rogue? Or maybe a fuel filter that's all clogged up? What about a spark plug that's just not firing right? Or is the whole recipe, the air-to-fuel mix, totally out of whack? One of these is almost certainly our culprit. Now for the good news. For every one of these suspects, there's a pretty straightforward solution. Let's open up the case file and see exactly how we can solve this mystery and get you back on the road.
This right here, this is your ultimate cheat sheet for this whole investigation. On the left, you've got the 4 possible causes, and on the right, the fix for each one. It's a simple roadmap to getting this sorted out. Now let's dig into each suspect so you know exactly what you're looking for.
First up, the fuel injector. It's basically a tiny, super precise spray nozzle. Its whole job is to mist the perfect amount of fuel into the engine. But if it gets clogged, or starts leaking, or just breaks, well, it throws that delicate fuel balance way off, and the computer immediately raises a red flag. The fix is pretty simple. Replace the bad injector.
Next on our list is the fuel filter. Its job is to act like a bouncer, keeping dirt and junk out of your fuel system. But if that bouncer gets overwhelmed and the filter gets clogged, not enough fuel can get through. Your engine is literally being starved of fuel, and yep, you guessed it, the computer throws code P21A. A new filter will get things flowing again.
Suspect number 3 is the good old spark plug. It has one critical job: make a spark that ignites the fuel and starts the party in the cylinder. If that plug is old and worn out, you get a weak spark, or no spark at all. That means unburnt fuel, and you guessed it, an imbalance. A fresh set of plugs usually gets the fireworks going properly again.
And our final suspect is the air-fuel ratio itself. This is the absolute foundation of how your engine runs. If that mixture is off, maybe because of a vacuum leak or a bad sensor, the whole system is thrown off. It's like trying to bake a cake, but you got the amounts of flour and sugar completely wrong. The fix here is to find out why that recipe is wrong and adjust it back to normal.
So there you have it. We've cracked the code, we've grilled the suspects, and we know exactly how to fix the problem. Let's just quickly wrap up our investigation and talk about what this all means for your engine's health in the long run.
At the end of the day, that's what this is all about: balance. Code P219A is your engine crying out for help, telling you that something is seriously out of whack. By finding the root cause and fixing it, you're not just clearing a code from your dashboard, you're actually restoring your engine to its happy, healthy, and powerful state.
So let's do a quick recap of the case. P219A means there's a fuel imbalance in bank 1. It's a problem that hurts your car's performance, your fuel economy, and the environment. Just remember our 4 main suspects: the injector, the filter, the spark plug, or the air-fuel ratio itself. Finding and fixing the real culprit is absolutely key to a healthy engine.
So now you have the complete case file. You know the code, you know the suspects, and you know the solutions. You've got the power to solve this mystery. So, the only question left is, what's your next move to get your Chevy purring like it's supposed to?